Hornets playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they're off to a better start than last season, and that certainly bodes well. Always some changes from season to season, but they're going in the right direction. And tip-off approaching, but in the meantime, let's discuss post play. Shaq, you are a dominant post scorer, duh. Who do you think are the top post scorers in the NBA right now?
Well, one, DeMarcus Cousins, 25-13, can go inside and go outside. He's a little frantic at times, but he's up there. Zach Randolph, he's got great feet work, nice soft touch. Big Al Jefferson, a.k.a. Baby Fundamentals. He does everything with his right hand, so he's so good, that's all he needs. And Brook Lopez, nice size, nice touch, and nice feet work, too. I know you say feet work is not a word, but you can't do nothing with footwork. You need both feet. So, Dr. O'Neal, name it, feet work, put it in the dictionary, shut it up.
Okay. Well, you know what? The guy who reminds me of Shaq a little bit, Nikola
Pekovic.
Yes.
Stop it.
He does, man. He's got some of
your mind.
He overpowers guys.
Stop it.
I mean, it's like a little version of
out.
Okay, all right.
Send
I was
it to
reaching.
Kevin for a body slam this guy.
I was reaching, man.
Jeez.
I had the Kevin Durant alarms on that. I was reaching.
All right.
Tim Duncan's got to be in that conversation.
Oh, Dwight Howard, Blake Griffin, good guys. That overpower people. We're talking about.
My bad.
I apologize. Just overpowering.
No, but I already said the top centers in the league.
Oh, no, I'm just saying about overpowering.
Answer the question, man.
Okay, my bad.
Time to go down to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call. Kev?
Nikola.
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a loss to Orlando. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, but when you shoot a percentage in the low 30s as a team, and they did that in that game, it is just not going to be your night.
No, it's certainly not going to be your night shooting that quarter. And so often when that happens to a team, it's hard to get out of that funk once you get into it.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Carroll in at the small forward. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
The free throw drops for Smith. And he can't hit the second. Here's Jeffries. He feeds it to Brown. Jefferson passing to Ball. Screen by Jefferson. Puts up a three. Rebound by Smith. 4-on-3 break. Biyombo, no luck. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to Detroit.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking to me. You hate to lose in OT. No matter how hard you played, you want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
Here's Smith after the basket by Charlotte. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Jeffries, good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and A little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Love. 23 points for him the last game against Orlando. Biyombo kicks to Irving. To the paint. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
They set the pick to the inside. And Freak throws it down. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here is Irving. He had 27 points last game. Here's Biyombo. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
It's a pick by Love. From the low block, in deep, Irving drops it in.
How about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside Jefferson. Now here's Freak, covered by Smith. Passes it to Ball. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. The wide open look for Love. Here's Carroll. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Ball, the pass to Jeffries. Jefferson has a wide open look. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
The Cavaliers leading. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kev, I caught up with Coach David Blatt. I asked him what their focal point would be defensively, and he said that Al Jefferson is at the top of their scouting report. With his smooth, low-post repertoire and mid-range shooting touch, he can put up points in a hurry. He said they'll try to steer him to his left hand as much as possible and just hope for the best. Kevin, we'll see if they can force him into a tough night.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
The offensive rebound, Jefferson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Irving dishes to Biyombo. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets B team. Make some noise!
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen to what Skiles was going over with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants to get him involved early so he can establish a strong presence at that end of the floor and provide them with a well-balanced offensive attack. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. Now, here is Holiday. Scooped up. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Williams. And here's McCollum for 3. They get it again. Holiday, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Walker kicks to Jeffries. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
59 seconds left in the first. Irving against Walker. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Malone's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded by Jeffries. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For Cleveland, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Free throw good. McCollum. And so McCollum nails both of them. Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Looney. Now here's Kaminsky. He's tightly guarded. The feed to Jeffries. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Malone outside. The screen from Thompson. Kicks it to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Outside Williams. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And a wide open look for Freak. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus offensively.
Just getting to the basket more, being able to finish with the defender in front of me. I think getting to the line a lot more as well. I think, getting to the line and finishing at the basket.
2 huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow. He could become a real beast in this league.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
It also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. They're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Damari Carroll. Then there's McCollum. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. Now here's McCollum. There's the dish to Thompson. No good from 11 feet. Charlotte trailing. Down kicks to Walker. Charlotte moving the ball around. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Love. McCollum with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, is averaging around 9.5 points a game. Lets it go from deep. And Damari Carroll, good for 3. Carroll's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
And the defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons just played phenomenal. He finished with 28 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. With a game like he had, there weren't a lot of things you could point to where he went wrong.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Now, here's Irving. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Brown outside. Out to the right wing. Ball, the pass to Jeffries. And he hits it to tie the game up. Jeffries got 5 points in the quarter.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
Outside Irving. Fades away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. Charlotte has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Dishes to Jeffries. He kicks it to Jefferson. Down low. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Jefferson. Jeffries got the game tied up here for the Hornets. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Irving kicks to Love. Back to Irving. The pass to Carroll. All sorts of time. And again, it's Cleveland.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Jefferson kicks to Jeffries. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment. The Hornets dance team. Make some noise. Fans, that was your Hornets dance team. Give it up.
It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to Smith. Zeller grabs the board.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions yet.
Lampley, Carroll covering, Jefferson, and there's the call on Cody Zeller. That's his first foul, and the Cavaliers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes play. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 9. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. We came out and laid an egg that first half, straight up. Right now, any change to wake us up would be welcome. But we know we can play a lot better than that.
Hang tough, young man. Kevin, this league is not easy on the young ones.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
All right, everyone's eyes up here. If we're going to send these fans home happy, we've got to go over some things. Nice work coming off the bench, guys. Great energy, great offense. We really got to show our depth in the first half. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. And when we've got the ball, we're not going to wait around and settle for jumpers. We're going to get the ball to the basket. We've got an uphill battle on our hands, no doubt about it. I don't want to catch you guys looking at the scoreboard. All we can do is play our game.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. He has 15 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Hornets trail by 9. Zeller and Jefferson are inside. Then it's Freak. Then there's Brown. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. And the shot is good.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Now here's Love. Carroll kicks to Smith. It's a pick by Love. Clock at 6. Smith wide open. He fires. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Jeffries dishes to Zeller. Picked by Zeller. Jeffries the pass to Ball. To the middle. Here's Jefferson, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Love. 6 points for him. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Hornets on defense now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
So we can't get either to fall. Hornets trail by 7. Jefferson kicks to Jeffries. Back to Jefferson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Carroll dishes to Irving. And stolen by Freak. Carroll against Jefferson. Here's Zeller. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Jeffries the pass to Zeller. Jeffries kicks to Zeller. Feeds it to Jefferson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
The Hornets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. McCollum comes in for Smith. And both free throws good for Jefferson. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Outside Irving. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Kaminsky. It's Brown on the wing. Over to the wing. Jeffries dishes to Kaminsky. Walker with a clean look. And the 3 off target. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Irving kicks to Love. Now here's Thompson. Not a lot of room. Left side, Irving. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
That drops.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Walker the pass to Jeffries, and Irving comes to help. Here's Walker. Sinks the 15-footer. Walker's got 7 points. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now Irving. He has 6. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Looney's checked in for Charlotte. Caldwell Pope comes in for Brown. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's McCollum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. He's got 5.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, you know, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 7. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
And, guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnover.
And so here's Cleveland. They lead by 7. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with DeMarre Carroll. And it's Biyombo at the 5 spot. Pass to Love. 9 feet out, and he gets the bucket. Love's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Ball, the pass to Jeffries. He dishes it to Jefferson. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Outside Irving. It's a pick by Love. Irving dishes to Love. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Ball. He's covered by Irving. Brown wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Inside. And the dunk by Love.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Passes it to Jeffries. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Love outside. Left side, Irving. Biombo. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's on Al Jefferson.
Shooting for Charlotte. Bismarck Biombo. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. And he can't hit the second.
They better hope that their performance on the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. I mean, they left a lot of opportunities at the line by missing those free throws.
Pick by Zeller. Ball, the pass to Jeffries. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 16. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Love. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Screen by Jefferson. Love against Zeller to the inside and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
It's been a good one for Smith. He's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Outside Irving. They set the pick. Shot off the screen. That one wide left.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
It's tipped and stolen by Love. They're running. The finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Ball, the pass to Jeffries. Trying his luck deep. Offensive rebound. Jefferson. And he can't jam it through. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Smith kicks to Biombo. Here's Smith. And the shot falls short this time.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The pass to Ball. Pick by Zeller. They set the pick. Charlotte moving the ball around. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul, teams first. Going to the line. Ball.
And the free throw, no good.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Irving dishes to Love. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Zeller grabs the board.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Jeffries can't get it to go. So it's the Cavaliers now. Love with the screen on Jefferson. And Biombo has it in the corner. Irving against Brown. Irving attacking. No good. Some solid defense from Brown. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Nope, this one is sealed and delivered.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Zeller against Smith. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. What you think, Shaq?
Kyrie, I mean, you know, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he could shoot from lights out from anywhere on the court.
He was on his game tonight from an offensive standpoint, whether it was scoring the basketball or distributing. He gave the defense all sorts of problems. I love seeing a player in that kind of offensive rhythm that he was in tonight. He commanded the situation at all times.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.